Hello, Judy.
Oh, hello.
So who are those people that we met? I don't.
So we met Gong Gong's cousins.
Was it cousins?
Yeah, Gong Gong's cousin's son and daughter.
His brother's sons. His brother's son.
It would be Gong Gong's father's brother's son. And then the granddaughter. Right? It's very unexpected. And we're happy to get to know more people from our family.
Well, do you plan on keeping in contact with them?
Yeah, definitely. Then we'll email them, and I have their number, so we can always call them before we visit.
Who was in the village, in the house?
Oh, there were just tenants.
They're
renting the house. Yeah, they've only been there for 1 year.
Did you expect to see them, or did you expect it to be empty?
We knew that people are living there. We didn't know who though.
They weren't using the house to their best advantage though. There are 3 rooms, 1 upstairs and 2 downstairs, and they had, you walk in and there's a little kitchen area, and then there's cooking area, and then they had a table. I don't know even where they slept, but
I saw.
to the left it was just garbage in a big room, and then there's in a hammock, and there's a little room next to that garbage room with more garbage, and then you go up this ladder to a loft type thing, and there's another 2 rooms with junk. I don't know whose junk it was, but I was trying to find an artifact, and this is what I took back. It's a bottle opener. Yeah, this is my artifact. I'm gonna open beer with it later.
That's good. Any feelings or thoughts about the future in this experience?
I need to bring my dad back because Uncle Frank, Uncle Jim, and Bok Bok have been back, and what's his name? Yeah. So I have to go and bring my dad back, and I was thinking about bringing my siblings, but when we're eating lunch, I wouldn't know who would translate for us, so someone would have to, maybe Judy would have to come again.
Or Elwin.
Or Elwin, since he hasn't visited yet. I don't think we would get by on Gordon and Greg's Cantonese. Nope, not at all.
Judy did a pretty good job. What was a big challenge you had in translating or just interacting with them?
Just that I couldn't understand Hakka at all.
All I heard was Makai.
I had to depend on the granddaughter to translate for us. Translate everything into Mandarin or Cantonese, and then we could understand.
So there was like lots of layers of translation going on.
Yeah.
Lost in translation.
There's probably.
That we don't
How come they never understood that? I never didn't understand anything. I just kept on saying, I don't understand, and they keep on talking to me as if I understand.
But to me too, they kept on speaking Hakka, and I'm like, yes. Okay.
Because you were speaking English to the granddaughter.
Yeah.
You just speak the language you know, and hopefully they'll get it out of context.
Do you have any thoughts? Like, are you gonna take people back? Is this like cool?
Yeah, I think my brother should come and take a look. I think everyone in our family should come back and take a look.
Before the whole town or the village gets encapsulated by the city.
I just hope that they don't get sick of us.
Yeah, I know.
People visiting and knocking on their doors, asking if we can see your home.
Yeah.
What were some thoughts going on through your head when you were walking through the house in the village?
That we really have a lot of family members that we don't know about. They said they have a big family there too. There are 9 families there in the village.
Damn.
And we didn't get to meet the other people.
I mean, dang. Why should your brother see it?
I just think everyone from our family should see where our grandfather grew up.
And Papa.
Yeah, where Grandpapa grew up.
He was a farmer. Is that right?
Their family had a lot of plots of land and they grew rice. What else did they grow? I think mainly rice.
Just rice.
Just rice.
But then they seem to have a pretty nice house.
Now.
They said they had received money a while ago.
Yeah. So I guess they're living off the money that they got from selling their land. It's interesting that their whole family lived in our grandfather's house for quite a while. At least that girl told us that she lived there until she was 12 years old.
But at that time, we didn't know who was living there.
Don't know. Yeah, probably Uncle Ricky let them live in the house because they don't need it.
Well, but they didn't get ownership of the house until 2000 something, right? And she
I
lived.
don't know. Sorry.
I think it was up for grabs for a while. Or we'll ask Papa because I don't think my dad knows. But yeah, the house looks like it was up for grabs for a while. No one was living in it for a long time.
Probably.
Any other thoughts?
The little girl was really cute. What's her name? Her name is
Wong.
Manju.
And her mother is Wong.
What else did you learn from them that you didn't know beforehand?
So we had so many relatives living in that house. So that girl is 26 years old. They only moved away 14 years ago, so it's not that long ago that they were still living in that house.
Say goodbye.
What did you see, Nick?
I saw a very interesting village. It's pretty crazy that the city was only like a 2-minute walk. They wanted to take us out to lunch after we ran into them. And
Did it hurt?
no. We walked only like 5 minutes. And it was right there. We went to a very Western restaurant, which was kind of interesting. Why are you so close to me? Your family's very warm, and I enjoyed eating and playing with your niece, I guess.
Yeah, our niece.
I got lost at some point, and I was just wandering around the village, and some lady who worked in the general store was yelling at me, telling me to do something, and I didn't want to do it because I thought she was going to marry me off. So she kept on pointing me in direction, and it's like, okay, just show me where you want me to go. And I see, she takes me to this house and takes me around in the backyard and shows me your cousin. And I was like, okay, what about this lady? I don't want to marry her. And she brings me to the front door, and then the old lady says, come in. I was like, what am I doing? And then I go inside, and you two are in the house. I was like, okay, this makes sense. So I see seafood in there as well.
To marry you off.
So that was funny. Got to see the ancestral hall. We got to see your house. You got to meet the people living in your house. Got to have lunch with your family. I think it was a pretty wholesome experience for me to watch and to see the Wong family origins. It's interesting to see how far you guys have come. How successful everyone is economically, and your health, and family, friends in America, and to see that you came from